Ever wondered how big the universe is? Let's explore this together. Imagine holding an orange in your hand. Now picture that orange as our planet, Earth. Now imagine a football stadium with the Earth as a tiny orange in the center. That's the size of our solar system. But wait, we're just getting started. Picture all the football stadiums in the world, from the smallest to the largest, filled with tiny oranges. That's roughly the size of our galaxy, the Milky Way. Still with me? Good, because we're about to go even bigger. Now imagine all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth. Each grain represents a galaxy. That's right, a galaxy, and all these galaxies together make up our universe. Makes you feel pretty small, doesn't it? So, the universe is pretty big, isn't it? But how did it all begin? Our universe started with a big bang. But what does that mean? You might have heard this phrase before, but what's the story behind it? Well, it's a tale of everything you see around you, and it all starts with a bang. Imagine the universe not as it is now, but as a tiny point smaller than the dot at the end of this sentence. This point was incredibly hot and dense, packed with all the energy that would eventually become everything we know. This, my friends, is what we call the singularity, the starting point of our universe. Then, in a fraction of a second, faster than you can blink, this tiny point began to expand. This is what we refer to as the Big Bang. It wasn't an explosion in the traditional sense, but an expansion, like a balloon being blown up. As the universe expanded, it cooled down. The energy inside the singularity transformed into tiny particles. These particles, over time, grouped together to form atoms. The first atoms to form were hydrogen and helium, the simplest and lightest elements in the periodic table. But how did we get from atoms to stars and galaxies? Well, gravity played a big role. It pulled these atoms together, creating dense pockets of gas. These pockets of gas, under immense pressure and heat, ignited to form the first stars. The stars didn't exist alone, though. They gathered into huge groups, forming what we now know as galaxies. And within these galaxies, more and more stars formed, some of which eventually collapsed under their own gravity to create planets. So in essence, the Big Bang Theory explains how our universe transitioned from a tiny, dense point to an ever-expanding cosmos filled with galaxies, stars, and planets. It's a theory that offers a glimpse into our cosmic origins, the birth of our universe. From a tiny, hot, and dense point, the universe expanded into the vast cosmos we see today. But what is it made of? Stay tuned as we delve into the mysteries of stars, galaxies, and dark matter in the next scene. Did you know that the universe is not just stars and planets, but also something mysterious called dark matter? When we gaze up at the night sky, stars are the sparkling performers stealing the show. Stars are cosmic energy engines, burning bright and radiating energy into space. They're formed from clouds of gas and dust, and their light is our most direct link to the past of the universe. But stars don't exist in isolation. They're part of massive families known as galaxies. Imagine a city of stars. That's what a galaxy is. Our solar system, including the Sun, Earth, and other planets, is part of the Milky Way galaxy. This galaxy alone is home to around 200 billion stars. Just as stars form galaxies, galaxies form the universe. But here's where it gets even more interesting. What if we told you that all the stars, all the galaxies, and even all the planets and asteroids combined make up only a small fraction of the universe? Yes, you heard that right. The rest of the universe is filled with a mysterious, invisible substance known as dark matter. Dark matter is a bit of a cosmic enigma. It doesn't interact with light or any other type of electromagnetic radiation, making it completely invisible. We can't see it, we can't touch it, but we know it's there because of the gravitational effects it has on other objects in the universe. It's like the wind. We can't see it, but we can see its effects on the leaves of a tree. So why is it called dark matter? Well, it's dark because it doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect light, and matter because it has mass and takes up space. Scientists believe that about 85% of the matter in the universe is dark matter. That's a lot of unseen stuff out there, isn't it? So the universe is a fascinating mix of visible and invisible matter. But how do we study it? Astronomers use some amazing tools to study the universe. Want to know what they are? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of cosmic observation. First up, we have telescopes, our windows to the stars. These powerful devices allow us to see distant celestial objects that are light years away. They collect light and magnify images, enabling us to view everything from moon craters to far-off galaxies. Telescopes come in all shapes and sizes, and some are even stationed in space, like the Hubble Space Telescope, to avoid the distortions caused by our Earth's atmosphere. Next, we have radio astronomy, which goes beyond what our eyes can see. Instead of capturing light, radio telescopes detect radio waves emitted by celestial bodies. This method allows us to observe phenomena that are invisible to optical telescopes, like cosmic microwave background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang. Then there are space probes, our cosmic explorers. These unmanned spacecraft venture into the farthest reaches of the universe, collecting data that's impossible to gather from Earth. They've given us up-close views of planets, moons, asteroids, and even comets. We also use spectroscopy, a technique that splits light into its different colors, or spectrum. By studying the spectrum of a star, astronomers can determine its temperature, composition, and velocity. It's like having a cosmic detective kit. Finally, we have gravitational wave detectors. These cutting-edge tools observe ripples in the fabric of space-time caused by cataclysmic events like colliding black holes. Gravitational waves open a new window to the universe, allowing us to explore it in ways we never thought possible. With these incredible tools, we're learning more about our universe every day. But what have we discovered so far? The universe is full of wonders, and we've made some incredible discoveries. Ready to hear about them? Let's start with black holes, those mysterious cosmic entities that have been the subject of many science fiction tales. Black holes are regions in space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. They were first theorized by Albert Einstein in his general theory of relativity, but it wasn't until 1971 that the first physical evidence of black holes was discovered. The concept may seem eerie, but black holes are an essential part of our universe's structure, playing a key role in the life cycle of stars. Now let's take a leap to exoplanets, planets that orbit a star outside our solar system. The first confirmed detection of an exoplanet came in 1992, and since then, we've discovered over 4,000 of them. Some of these exoplanets are in what's known as the Goldilocks zone, where conditions could be just right for life as we know it. Who knows? There might be other life forms out there waiting to be discovered. Finally, let's land on Mars, our neighboring red planet that has captured human imagination for centuries. In the past few decades, rovers sent by NASA have discovered compelling evidence of water on Mars. This discovery has significant implications, as water is a fundamental ingredient for life. It brings us a step closer to answering the age-old question, are we alone in the universe? These discoveries, while mind-boggling, are just the tip of the cosmic iceberg. Every day, astronomers and scientists are exploring the universe, unraveling its mysteries and making new, exciting discoveries. We're living in an age of space exploration and discovery, where the answers to our questions lie hidden in the stars and beyond. From black holes to water on Mars, the universe never ceases to amaze us. Isn't it fascinating? So, what have we learned about the universe today? We've learned that the universe is an unimaginably immense space, so vast it boggles the mind. We've delved into the Big Bang Theory, the spectacular event that gave birth to all of existence as we know it. We've pondered over the composition of the universe, which includes not just stars and galaxies, but also the elusive dark matter, a substance we still know so little about. We've also talked about how we study the universe. From telescopes on Earth to probes in deep space, we humans have developed some pretty ingenious ways to observe and understand the cosmos. And let's not forget some of the amazing discoveries we've made, from distant galaxies to mysterious black holes. The universe is a vast and fascinating place, full of mysteries waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep looking up and keep wondering.